the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain. Everyone please welcome the two sides.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball.
Nesta.
Manchester United have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
We're up and running then. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Eto'o. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Xavi with the delivery. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Xavi turns back here, probably the best option. Rafinha showing great feet there. Some good work on the right flank here. Zanetti. And it's a chance for a shot! Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Edmilson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. Hazard strokes it back.
He's got no choice.
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Yamal chasing after it. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a shade optimistic. João Palhinha. Trossard. Baresi. For Nesta. And it's Zanetti. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Look at this chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zanetti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And this is our chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 31 minutes is number 23, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yamal. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Yamal. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. And Vardiol. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Takes aim and crosses. A header! Not a bad try by any means. That has ended up in no man's land. That pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Is number 18, Ruud Hullet.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Eto'o. Pull it. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's the end of the first 45. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So we're underway for the second half. Throw it. Baresi. And it's Xavi. Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. And it's Zanetti. Seedorf. And Azar. Here's a shot! Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Hazard. Hazard! And that is high.
Hazard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has not gone well. Trossard. João Palhinha. It's a good run down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through.
Oh, really well played.
Ferran Torres! And somehow he kept it out.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ferran Torres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Here's found the way through. And pull it! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
He stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Alexander-Arnold. João Palhinha, distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! He's kicked it out, just.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saliba makes the interception. He's shifted it to the flank. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vardiol. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He is through here. Pass is just off target. Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Eto'o. Number 18, Gullit.
Somewhat off target.
23, Hazard.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
14, Bale. Number 11,
It's an early cross.
Number 19,
And it's hoisted clear.
Pulisic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Not the most convincing of passes. Sabani. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Pulisic. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And that's a dangerous... Cruyff! And that is well cleared.
Well, yet another interception, and...
It's Xavi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Nesta. Can he get it through? Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Messi. Now Seedorf. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Searching pass he's played there. Zanetti. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Edmilson. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Manchester United, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello everybody, and
well, thanks
please
to Jim.
join me
We
in
both wish you a very good evening.
Anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Inter e Manchester United.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. So it's away we go then. He's found the way through. Looking to play him in.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
What a throw in. Now, can they get him away? This is a promising build-up. The ball goes in. And he's there to belt it away. Trossard. He's come up in there! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Eto'o. And the ball's come loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. And it's Zanetti. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Xavi. So we're still where we started right now. It's Asa! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Doué. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's onto this. Great chance! And he thumps it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard. Just about within shooting range. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Diop. And it's Doué. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Hullet, played out towards the right wing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Manchester United have got it back, and oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ederson. Trossard. Hazard. And it's Zanetti. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Xavi. Doué. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bayer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get rid. Ederson does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Trossard. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold.
And he shoots! Brilliant from Bayer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And this... Can he finish? Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Sabani.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's had it taken off him. Trossard. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bayer. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Hazard. Oh, good take in a good area. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Zanetti. And a chance! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Doué. Now it's Hullet. And the shot. Eto'o! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pinches it off him. That is a great pick out. And they've got rid. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi goes short. And it's made its way. Shot at goal! And that was very necessary. Doué. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Diop. Distributed tidily. And that is well cleared. Eto'o needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Sabani, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And Diop. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Totti. Now it's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. That's been slipped through. It's Eto'o! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? It looks a good ball through, and he's definitely onside. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
Roberto Carlos! And he's lifted it over.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's been shifted off it. Spread to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diop. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Sabani. Trossard. Camavinga. Seedorf wins the duel this time. It's a searching pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14. Numero 25.
Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Albertini. And it's De Rossi.
Il quarto uomo
Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead! ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Lofted in, he leaps for it! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Numero 2.
And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a